Hi, and welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. This reading will be all about your heart's true desire. So let's find out what your soul is really yearning for. I wanted to preface this video by saying most humans alive today will live their entire life in avoidance of pain, which means their whole life will be focused on what they do not want and how to avoid that. There are very few of us on earth today who are able to go after what we truly want, what we truly desire, and to take everything that comes with it. So what I wanted to say to you today was that every road you take, every path, every choice you make has the potential for pain, has the potential for challenges, has the potential for difficulties. But if you are picking that path because it is truly what your heart desires, then any difficulties, any pain, any challenges that you face will be entirely worth it. So this is your permission now to live the life that you want to live and to powerfully go for what you want to experience while you are here. So that being said, we have 4 piles here. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. You can take a moment, let your intuition guide you to whichever pile is speaking the most to you. And when you're ready, click on the timestamp in the description box to go to your reading. So welcome to your readings, pile 1s. Let's find out what your heart is truly desiring. We're going to start by pulling over these 3 cards, and then we'll pull some oracle cards on camera to find out a little bit more. Okay, so we have, the Hangman, 3 of Pentacles, and 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'll show you these quick. So we have the Hangman, 3 of Pentacles, and 7 of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing is there has been a lot of confusion in your life. There has been a lot of uncertainty. There's been a need in a lot of ways to surrender. What your heart is really desiring right now is a strong foundation. This 3 of Pentacles here. This is our foundation card. So it's a strong foundation, and I'm seeing that this is stretching more than just materials, so more than just like where you live and what money you make. I'm really feeling like a support group as well, a strong foundation within relationships. And I'm also feeling like a part of what your heart is really desiring here is to let go of control. It's almost like you know that your path is not straightforward. Your path is not linear. There's a lot of kind of seeing your way through the darkness here with the 7 of Swords. And so your heart is desiring to have something that is stable enough. Be it, again, it could be a job, it could be a home, it could be a relationship. Something that is stable enough to ground you as you move through this darkness, to ground you as you move through uncertainty, to ground you as you learn the process of surrender. Your heart doesn't want to control how things happen. It really wants to be in a state of allowing with the Hangman card. It wants to be guided. And a part of you enjoys this confusion. A part of you enjoys this uncertainty. There's a lot of gifts inherent in this experience. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing to start off. So you're going to pull some of these cards. So we have rain and we have wind, which is change. And it's so interesting. I'll show you these cards because they're beautiful. Let's get the rain. And then you have change and the wind. So it's interesting, when I pulled the rain card, I was really feeling like your soul wants to be able to move through the seasons of your life with like this grace and ease. And then I pulled the change card, so very interesting. You might find crows are a symbol for you. Like if you're following, like if you see a bunch of crows or you have some interesting experience with crows, crow symbolism, that's kind of a guide that you're in the right place, you're on the right path. You're listening to your heart. Yeah, what I'm really seeing for you here is you want to be able to move with this life. You want to be able to experience lots of different things. Your heart wants to be like the wind, you know what I mean? Just going through it, changing and evolving. Not controlling what happens or what comes to you. Okay. Let's pull a couple of these cards too. Top of that. So we have Ancestor of Knowing, Ancestor of Skill, and Spirit of Initiation. So I feel like your heart's desire is to really know how to use your skills in this world, to really know what you're for and what your purpose is. With the initiation, I feel like you want to start or create something using your skills and like your knowledge base. But I'm really seeing like you want this to come from you, not necessarily because you forced it, but just naturally. Like we have a very natural energy here. You might feel drawn with the Spirit of Initiation and the two Ancestor cards. You might feel drawn to a specific spiritual path. There may be a spiritual path that is really in alignment with your heart. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple cards for how can you connect to your heart's desire. So I feel like right now you're very unbalanced, especially emotionally, and in the realm of like worries and anxiety. You may be someone who has anxiety or social anxiety. But we have the Nine of Swords followed by the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups in reverse. So I'm feeling that in order to connect to your heart's desire, especially this need to surrender and allow life, not control life, you really need to figure out What is at the source of this worry that you're experiencing? This self-criticism is really what's holding you back. I feel like you know kind of what you're supposed to be doing and where you're supposed to be going, but you're really holding yourself back with worries and like thinking about it a lot. So much contemplation with this Nine of Cups in reverse. So much contemplation, so much considering your options, so much weighing out all the possibilities and trying to make things turn out exactly how you want. And it's really blocking you off from your heart, because your heart just wants to allow life. Your heart wants life to be an experience. So this stable foundation that you're really hoping for is not going to come through you just constantly considering the worst case scenario and constantly considering all of the options. This foundation is going to come through the process of uncertainty and through the process of learning how to trust it. So that's what I'm seeing. This is very important for your path. With this Seven of Swords here, you're not always meant to know exactly where to go, exactly what to do, exactly the way forward. We have it like sitting under the knowing card, which is very interesting. But I feel like it's in that space of uncertainty that you gain your knowledge. In that space of uncertainty, you gain really powerful skills. And these can be actual, like, material, tangible skills, or they can be abstract skills. Like the ability to surrender. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile one. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Definitely let me know if it resonated in the comments. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Welcome, pile twos. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out what is your heart's desire. So we'll start by flipping over these 3 cards. And then I'm just going to pull some more oracle cards as I kind of see fit. So yeah. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords. Santa Marta, Death. And the Tower in reverse. Ooh, very interesting. This is like a very powerful reading, you guys. So for what your heart truly desires, you want to break the chains that bind you. You want to break the prison that you're in. You want to stop holding yourself back. I'm feeling that your heart especially feels really locked in a cage. Like you hold back from a lot of things. And it wants to transform through that. It wants to change and grow with this Death card. You know, death is all about that cycle of rebirth. Epic transformation, right? Your heart really wants to transform in this lifetime. It wants to be free of whatever pain that you're holding on to, whatever standards that are keeping you stuck. I'm feeling you have really specific standards for how you and other people should be living. And a part of you wants these standards to die. Wants these bars to die. I'm really feeling that your heart's desire here is wanting to be free, to transform, to evolve, to change. To rise like a phoenix from whatever pain is holding you back right now. And with the Tower in reverse, I'm feeling like you might be resistant to change naturally. You might be resistant to sweeping change, but you can kind of take that slow, prolonged grief of death. As you can see in this card here, we have a sword, we have a crown, and we have a skull. So when this card is in reverse, those things are above the destruction. Your treasure, your sense of self, who you are in this world, those are above the destruction. So what I'm really seeing with this tower in reverse is that your heart wishes to be open regardless of what happens to it. Regardless of the pain that you experience, it wants to be able to feel its power. I really feel like you want to know who you are in this world. You want to be really connected to your true self, and you want to live without so much internalized limitations. And these internalized limitations can reflect in your external world as feeling trapped, as feeling like you're constantly in circumstances you can't get out of. Really, though, you can. It's just that your heart is so stuck. You are holding your heart closed. You are holding yourself in prison. Okay, so I'm going to pull some oracle cards. Very interesting reading, though. Let's see. We have the sun and we have earth, the very warm energies. Your heart wants to be warm and wants to find its home. It wants to experience light. Your heart wants to shine. It doesn't want to be held back so much. You guys have a beautiful heart. That's what I'm feeling. Your capacity to love and to care for other people is really deep. And I feel like maybe you've been hurt in the past, or you've had reasons to close down your heart. But your heart is really wanting to shine. It's really wanting to be in the light with the people that it loves. I'll show you these two cards. We have sun, light, and comfort and earth. It wants to experience the light this world has to offer. I feel like with the death card, death relates to Scorpio. You may have experienced a lot of darkness, or you may have a world view of darkness. So much so that you don't realize that you are avoiding the light on this world. Just as much darkness, just as much pain as there is in this world, there is also light. There is also goodness. There is also genuine people who want to love you, who want to care for you in the same way that you care for others. This does exist. It's not only death. It's not only destruction. It's not only darkness here. There is love. There is light. There's hope. And your heart is really desiring for you to connect to that. For you to stop hiding it in the shadows. For you to transform into a being who is capable of having an open heart regardless of how much pain it experiences. And that is not easy. I'm not saying that's super easy. It's definitely easier said than done. but that's what I'm feeling for you. Okay. Pull a couple of these cards. 6s and 1s are kind of a theme here. Can you resonate for you? Shaman of Loss. And the Journeyer. Empowerment. Wow. Okay, so I don't know if you heard me just kind of speak those to myself, but we have the Shaman of Loss. We have the Journeyer, which very rarely shows up. And then we have the Spirit of Empowerment. So from these 3 cards, I'm really feeling like you've experienced a great deal of loss in your life. Probably well before you were prepared to deal with it, to know how to handle it. Your heart's desire here is to have the power and the strength to journey through this loss, these losses that you experience. To journey into the pain that your heart holds. You know, if your life has lots of loss, it's no less of a life than anyone else's. That may be what you were here to experience. That may be the gift that your soul wanted to gain in this world. And I'm seeing here that your heart's desire is really to use the loss that you have experienced, the loss that you have felt, to empower yourself, to be true to yourself, to live a life of light and warmth and comfort. I'm really feeling here, you need to do some things that make you feel warm, that make your heart feel warm. Whatever it is that connects to that warmthness in your heart is really going to feel good for you. But you're a journeyer, you're here to experience things. And even if it's hard things and sad things, your heart wants you to know that you are capable of going through it, that you are capable of finding the gift inherent in any situation, that you are capable of finding the depth of your love in the losses that you feel. And if you're not somewhere where you feel warm and where you feel comfort, that needs to change. Yeah, I'll pull a couple more of these ones, just our regular tarot. And we'll kind of wrap it up from there. We have the Astral World and the Dream World. Beautiful card. Your dreams may be very important. We have Resurrection. Technically this is Judgment, but in my deck, it's Resurrection. Resurrection, falling right over the Death card, man. You want to be reborn through your pain. You don't want to be held back because of everything that has happened in your life. You want to use what has happened in your life to move you forward into what you want. You really do want to use what has happened in your life. What has happened for you is like fuel. It's fuel for living in alignment with true self. It's fuel for finding out who you really are. You want to be reborn from this state of imprisonment, from this state of repression, from this state of having your heart so locked down that you can barely feel it sometimes. I really feel like too, if you've lost like people in your life, they're still with you with this astral world card. I don't know if you can see, but there's kind of like, there's like a row of angels there. They're still with you. They're still here supporting you. You'll be able to feel them if you can open your heart. And your dreams may be kind of leading you right now. Your dreams may be showing you the way really powerfully. So pay attention to your dreams. You can even write them down. That will help you kind of remember them better. There's more here. There's a lesson here for you. There's a gift here for you. In this pain that you've experienced. In this holding back. So whatever it is, your heart wants you to have the courage to find it. To traverse the darkness, to traverse the pain, the change, and to be reborn. Yeah. That's what I'm feeling for you, Pile 2. Definitely let me know if it resonated. You can like this video, subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Welcome, Pile 3s. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out what your heart's desire is. So I'll start by pulling over these 3 cards, and then we'll just pull some more oracle or tarot cards as we see fit. We're going to let this unfold naturally. Interesting. We have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. We have the Chariot in reverse. Ooh. Very interesting. Okay. And we have the Hierophant in reverse. Everything is in reverse for your pile. Okay. So let's see what this means. What is your heart's desire? So I'm really feeling like you want to break away. You want to break away from some sort of organization or group that you're in. It could be the society you were raised in, the community you were raised in. It could be your family dynamics even. You were wanting to break away from this here. You're really wanting to kind of go your own way. That's what I'm seeing. Your heart is desiring to follow itself and its own skills, your own skills, and really like your own internal guidance system with this King of Wands in reverse. Your heart doesn't care if you make mistakes. It doesn't care if you fail. It doesn't care. It wants you to go your own way. It would rather you go your own way than follow anyone else's path ever. You're like a trailblazer. This is what I'm feeling. Your heart, it wants to do something only you have done. Or that's very different from whatever, with the Hierophant in reverse, whatever group, religion, family, society dynamics you've been growing up in. So whatever other people are telling you to do, your heart wants to go its own way. And it wants to take its time with it, with this Chariot in reverse. You're not in a rush. You're definitely not in a rush to have all the answers. And King of Wands in reverse, like, King of Wands is a master at everything he does. He is very skilled. Very skilled. In reverse, he's very independent. And that's what I'm seeing for you. You want to trust yourself. Whether or not you are the most effective or the most proficient at what you want to do, you want to be able to trust yourself. You want to be able to steer your own ship. And I'm feeling like your heart is really desiring some sort of pause for you to reconnect, to what it is that you want and the way that you want to go. Whatever your road is, it is not going to come from other people. It is going to come from yourself. So let's pull a few more cards. Okay. Attraction and magnetism. Interesting. And then expansion and north. Yes, and we have that one card. So one in numerology is all about forging your own path. It's all about being an independent leader. You know, expansion and north. Like, you really want to follow your north. You want to attract the things that you want. I'm feeling like your heart knows that it's capable of being a magnet for its desires. It's capable of creating the life that it wants. It just needs you to get on board. But you want expansion. This is what you're really wanting here. You want expansion. You want new experiences. You want to be going to things that have this strong magnetic pull. You know, both north. We have our magnetic north, right? And then magnetism. So it's something that has a really strong pull for you. You don't want to follow just like a whim or what someone else said or something that doesn't feel really powerful. You need a powerful pull down your road, down your path. You want to follow something that, you know, even if you tried, you couldn't quit it. Even if you wanted to stop, you just keep going because you're so pulled towards it. And this can be work, this can be a person, this can be a place, this can be experience. You know, all of that is in the realm of what you're wanting. But you want to be drawn forward from yourself and from what you are a match to. Not from anyone else, not from the universe pushing you with the chariot in reverse, not from anyone else taking the reins, but from you. You want to be able to trust yourself to lead yourself. Maybe other people, if that resonates for you, it could be leading other people. But I know here, it's definitely wanting to be willing to lead yourself and to disregard the opinions and advice of people who do not know what is truly in your best interest. Only you know what is in your best interest, and your heart wants you to realize that. Okay. Yeah, we have the Shaman of Courage. Spirit of Challenge. Look at this. Like, this is so aligned with what I'm saying. I'm amazed. Dancer of Friendship. Okay, cool. So yeah, your heart is wanting courage. It's wanting challenge. It's wanting a path with obstacles and things for you to overcome and to really prove to yourself how powerful you are, how strong you are, how capable you are. And it's wanting you to gain the courage to follow your desires, really to the end of the earth. And with the Dancer of Friendship, of course, that's pretty straightforward. I'm feeling like you really want, like, good friends. You want to be connected to this world in a really positive way. You want to have connections that sustain you, but don't necessarily tell you who to be or where to go. People who can honor your individuality, your authenticity, and your integrity, but still connect with you. And I feel like whatever it is that you're chasing in this life, it may not be work, it may not be a job, it may not be money. What is your true north? That is a very important question to ask yourself. What would guide you forward through anything? You know, what would you go for if there was no money? What would you go for if you had all the money in the world already? Lots of good questions you could ask yourself, really. Let's see. So we have the Three of Swords in reverse, followed by the Eight of Wands in reverse. And I'm feeling like someone really important to you has betrayed you in your life. It could have been multiple people, like multiple scenarios, but someone really important to you betrayed you in a way that you're having a hard time overcoming. It's possible that you even betrayed yourself for this person. You betrayed your own heart for this person. And it really took a lot of your energy. That's what I'm seeing here. This has been weighing on your heart for a long time. For a short time, really. Some of you probably a very long time. This has been weighing on your heart. Someone who was supposed to love you, who was supposed to have your best interests at heart, really betrayed you. And it's taken a lot of your energy. It's taken a lot of your personal power away. And I feel like it's messed with your self-trust. Like maybe you were gaslighted by this person, or they really broke down your self-esteem. But they've taken your power away. They've put you in the King of Wands in reverse, where you want to follow your independence. You want to follow the leadership and the skills that you know you have, but you do not know how to trust it. So there's definitely some healing that needs to occur here in order for you to really go for the things that you want. Some resolution. Your heart is really needing resolution. To know that whatever this person said or did, or however they saw you, was not an accurate perception of reality. It was a limited perspective of who you are, based through all their filters and all their projections and all their obstructions that makes it so that they do not see you clearly. They were definitely wrong about you. But I see that this has taken a lot of your energy. It has taken a lot of your kind of willpower to go the way that you really need to go. And so this is why part of you is asking for a pause. Part of you is asking for some time to integrate this pain so that you may be rebuild that self-trust, so that you may be rebuilding that ability. Oh my god, I just realized we have two sevens right on top of each other. That's good luck. Okay. Sorry. Maybe I should have said that while I was saying something else. But I feel like you probably get what I'm saying here. You probably understand where this is coming from. With this Chariot in reverse, taking some time to really connect into your heart, to really address the pain that this person caused you or these people caused you, is really going to help you grow. The Seven of Pentacles here. This experience was not meant to hold you back. It was not meant to stop you. It was not meant to tell you that you are not worthy of the things that you want, that you are not brilliant in your own right. This experience can propel you forward. Whatever this betrayal was, can serve your growth, can serve your self-trust, can serve your ability to follow your dreams. You just have to be willing to grow with it. You have to be willing to look for the gifts inherent in the situation. Whatever happened was not a testament to how capable you are in any way, shape, or form. If anything, it is to show you how capable you are. To be able to go through these experiences and still be here, and still be living, and still be trying, and still be growing. If anything, it shows how powerful you are. If anything, it is one of the challenges that was here to help you grow and learn. And I do feel like true friendship is on the other side of you really connecting back into your heart, connecting into what your true north is, what is the most expansive life for you, what is the most attractive life for you, what is drawing you forward through this darkness. So yes, that is what I'm seeing for you, pile threes. Definitely let me know in the comments if this resonated. You can like this video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I wish you the best. You guys seem like a really powerful spirit, so I don't think you even need my wishes, but I really wish you well. And thank you for watching. See you next time. Welcome to your reading, pile fours. Let's find out what your heart truly desires. We'll start with these 3 cards and then just pull some extra cards as we kind of see fit. Ooh, so we have the 5 of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. And the 2 of Wands. Very powerful energy. So what I'm seeing here is your heart desires some form of competition. Your heart wants to win in front of other people, especially. It could be like actual sports that you're kind of drawn towards, but whatever it is, your heart is very competitive and it likes the feeling of achievement. It likes the feeling of winning in front of a crowd, or, you know, having people really see how powerful you are, how good you are. Public achievement. You really want to be recognized for your worth and your talents by other people. You want the chance to prove yourself. And with this Page of Cups, I'm really seeing like you want things to be graceful. You want to experience grace in your life. That feeling of flow and softness. Which is so interesting to have between 2 fire cards because, you know, they're not soft. The 5 of Wands and the 2 of Wands, these are not soft energies, but right in the center we have this very soft Page of Cups. I'll show you her again. So I'm really feeling like you want to be able to trust life. You want to be able to trust how things turn out, how things fall into place. And you really want to be free. Again, this is like champion energy. You want to be free. You want to be doing the things you want to do. You want to be inspired. You want to be creating. And again, I just am hearing winning in public. You want to win in public. This is what your heart wants. It doesn't want to be in the shadows. It wants to win in fucking public. Yeah, and like to be free. You want to be able to be free to live how you want to live, to be free to do the things that you want to do, to be free to chase these competitive experiences. If you have like a negative view of competition, or if any part of you thinks that competition is not good or it's wrong in some way, throw that out the window. That is a lot of BS. In the spiritual community, I know we hear a lot of things, or I hear a lot of things about how you shouldn't be competitive, and that's bullshit. That's BS. If you're a competitive person, all that does is make you better. All that does is allow you to really test yourself and prove yourself and become better. And it's okay to be competitive. You just don't want to be the type of competitive where, you're shady and you're taking other people down in negative ways. But in proving yourself in front of others, like, go for it. That's baller. You are my baller pile. You might even be a fighter. Like, I know this card is like boxers. You might even want to be like a boxer or something specific, but of course that's really specific. Like I said, it might have nothing to do with sports. It's just you want others to really see and respect what you're good at, and you want to show off a little bit. You definitely want to show off here, which is fine. Like, go for it. You guys seem pretty epic. Speaking your word and your voice. So yeah, you definitely want to be speaking. You might be drawn to like being a public speaker or being in a position where you're using your voice a lot. This is really like energetic energy. It's kind of a silly thing to say, I guess, but yeah, you want to be true to your word. You want to be able to speak and share of yourself in a really powerful way. And you like having an audience. Your heart likes to have an audience. Growth and plants. Yeah, you really want to grow a lot. You may find that being around plants makes your heart feel like especially happy or reconnects you to your heart in a way. It's very easy to get disconnected from your heart. But in general, like, you want to grow. You want to improve yourself. You're definitely oriented towards self-development, towards expansion. I feel like you're a very achievement-oriented pile. You want to see what you're capable of, and you want other people to see it too. Which is cool. Like I said, this is epic energy. Energetic energy. I'm like already impressed by you guys. I have no idea what you do, why you do it, but I am impressed. This is impressive energy. What is your heart's desire? What is heart's desire? Dancer of inspiration. Ooh, right over the Two of Wands. BB. It's beautiful. Because the Two of Wands is all about inspiration as well. It's all about, like, look at this guy. He's just like, he's so inspirational. He's got his two sticks and he's got them in the sun and he's just like, yeah, fuck yeah. You guys want to follow your inspiration. You want to be inspired. You want to be inspiring. Like, inspiration is a source of life for you. Your heart has a lot that it wants to do. This is what I feel like. Your desire is to really have a big life. Hunter of mysteries. Yeah, you want to kind of chase new experiences, dive into mysteries. There's a lot you want to do. You're a hunter, you're a dancer. Dancer of lies. Ooh. So we have mysteries and lies right beside each other. So I feel like your heart's desire is really to dive into some form of mysteries, to dive into some form of hidden knowledge, secret knowledge, and decipher what is the truth and what is the lies. And for some of you you may even be sharing this with other people after you do this. Like, it may be like your life's work to discover something and then use your words to share it. Yeah, but I feel like, knowing the difference between a truth and a lie and really seeing through illusions is really important to you. This could be partially why you want your success and your recognition to happen in front of others, to be public, because then it feels more true. Then you are really proving yourself, which is, yeah. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Just like reading your cards, I'm getting kind of hyped. King of Cups. So you definitely want to master the emotional world. You definitely want to master your intuitive hits, your inspiration, your artistic energy. And I feel like you have really balanced emotions. And you can continue to balance your emotions. Like, the King of Cups is the King of Hearts. Ooh, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, you guys love mysteries. You guys love uncovering stuff, solving stuff. You're really open to learning new things, finding out the why and the how of situations. We have this Two of Pentacles here. Look at her. She's like blindfolded and throwing her questions up to the world. That's what I'm seeing, is that you really like to hunt mysteries. You really like to see what's going on, more than necessarily knowing and having all of the answers. I'm also seeing we have this Mage card. So you guys are powerful manifestors. You guys are powerful creators of your reality. And there's a lot of things you want to do. There's a lot of things you want to see happen. There's a lot of things that you want to create. So you really want the courage to follow your inspirations wherever they take you. And your heart really wants to see you step into your full power. Step into this king, this mage energy. It could be queen as well. Sorceress, if you're, gender doesn't really matter here. But yeah, your heart wants to see you be that mage, be that powerful being that it knows it is. Have this big, exciting life. Uncover mysteries, uncover magic, uncover secrets. Direct the force of your life in beautiful ways. That's what I'm seeing for you, Pile 4. Thank you so much for watching this video. Definitely let me know if it resonated in the comments. You can like this video, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.